Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Chirp chirp to chirp, 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 chirp chirp, chirp chirp to chirp, chirp chirp to chirp, chirp chirp to chirp. That's some good chirping. That's some good chirping. Good chirping. Good chirping. Is my microphone like way too loud? Hold on a second. So much red down there. So much red. It's a 94. What? Why did it turn itself up to 94? But it's 70. Hello? Testing? Testing? Testing. Testing. Is it better? Well, that was really loud. All right. Let's play some Bases Loaded 2. Bases Loaded 2. Developed by Tose. Just like the first one was. But yet, still one of the better baseball games. Tose knows their baseball. One thing that Tose knows, it's baseball. Bases Loaded. We're going to play some Bases Loaded 2. Now, yeah, what was the Japanese name for this game? Is Moero Pro Yakyuu. Because the original Bases Loaded is called Moero Pro Yakyuu. And this is Moero Pro Yakyuu 88. So it's, I think the Japanese version is more of just like a re-release than like an actual sequel. I think the American version is a little bit different. Bases Loaded. I guess we could take a look. Maybe we should take a look at Moero first. And compare and contrast. That was like a good idea. So Moero Pro Yakyuu 88 Ketaiban. That's what it's called. Select my league. Play ball. Yep. Yeah, we recognize that music all right. Uh-oh. Fuck. 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 I think I threw it to third base. Whatever, game. Off to a bad start. Uh-oh. Well, he got a run. Shut up, game. You suck. What? You hit that? No, I threw it to the wrong guy. Son of a bitch. It pretty much seems the same as Bases Loaded 1. It has to be foul. Whatever. Alright, now let's take a look at Bases Loaded 2, the American version. Bases Loaded 2. Same title music. I think he still has Japanese symbols on his bat. I never noticed that before. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Brian. Oh, look at how happy you are to have your headset with.
Am I happy? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Maybe I'm scared. Maybe this look is fear.
Why would you be afraid? You're having your favorite thing.
Hi, Mr. Leo.
Getting your hair messed up.
You came here just in time to save me.
You're not.
I'm being assaulted.
You're not being
My
assaulted.
hair is being assaulted.
You're not being assaulted.
This is follicle assault.
It's not assault.
It's just I'm being assaulted.
I can get you salt.
No, salt would ruin my hairstyle. What? I don't like that. I don't like having hair in my head. In my face. My stream title still on Zenki Zero. Whoops. I forgot to fix that. Alright.
Ow, you look so
What'd you
strange when
do?
you're-
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It doesn't feel good. It feels wrong.
Oh.
You shouldn't assault my hair.
Oh, poor Brian. I'm sorry. But I'm also not
hey,
at all sorry.
Hey, you don't seem sorry at all.
Oh,
I guess I love you.
Aw. I'll stop committing follicle assault.
Alright, thank you. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Leo? I'm gonna fix my stream title now. Back to Fliptendo. Let's put Skittles' name in the we'll just make it retro for game. Put Skittles' name in there. Just to taunt him a little bit. Because he needs some taunting sometimes. I'm gonna check my audio. We're just getting started. Unfortunately, because TMR is streaming late tonight, overlapping with my stream, but yet we may as well get some of these games out of the way, you know? I thought, now we should just try to, you know, we gotta get back to Fliptendo, we gotta keep making progress. Alright, so, let's check out the American version. So, yeah, very, very similar to the Japanese version. Pretty much the same thing. Pretty much some new, I think some different graphics there. This is all pretty much, that's a new little title thing there. Graphics pretty much the same, except the dude's on the right side is on the left, but otherwise it looks the same. Yeah, so we're back to Fliptendo. Mr. Leo, look what it is. It's the chirping game. Remember the chirping game? Remember this? Oh man, Tam loves the chirping. I wish he could be here for this. Strike! Take that, asshole. Now let's hit him in the head. Take this, jerk. He didn't fall for it. Alright. Did I get him? Was that a strike? I think he was out. Low. You control how low the ball goes. Yeah, how can you forget? Chirp, chirp, chirp. How do you feel about the chirping, Mr. Leo? Were you a fan of the chirping, or... Nice. You're getting some outs now. Yeah, it is very memorable. Of course, you know, I mean, like... A lot of these baseball games have the chirping. It's not just Bases Loaded 2. Bases Loaded 1 didn't. And maybe not so many of the American ones do, but when we play all the Japanese Famicom baseball games, so many of them have the chirping. How is that a ball? Fuck. I mean, I know it's a ball, but how is that a ball? Oh, he caught it. Wow. This game also has the flaw that many of these baseball games have. When when the enemy team hits like a high fly ball, you can't see where your fielding people are, so you can't have them start running towards it to catch it until it's too late. A lot of baseball games seem to have that problem. Well, at least of this era. No, I'm not planning to beat this. I mean, we haven't beaten any baseball games yet because it's not worth it. Hey, Skittles. You say that, Skittles, but yet... I don't know, in your heart, though. What? How do you know to stand there? In your heart, Skittles, deep down, you wanted more Fliptendo, didn't you? You did, didn't you? You wanted more Fliptendo, Skittles. Don't deny it. You can't lie to me. Well, you know what? It is my stream. And you know what I want to do? I want to do more Fliptendo. That's what I want to do. Hope you don't have a problem with that, Skittles. Get the ball! No! Stupid. Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, how did you... No! This game's impossible. Oh, no, I can't get him. If you just always do a high ball, will it always be a strike? No, it will not. We're dead. Catch it! Oh my god, it's like impossible to catch the ball in this game. Well, he did stop him from going home. So let's see. Like, press and hold up just as the ball leaves his hand, I think. Is that it? And that seems to get a lot of strikes. Oh, it didn't work that time. Catch it, please. Oh. What? Okay. Safe. Skittles, Mr. Leo said hi to you. He missed you. You're out. You guys see Team Mars back for day 3. He's doing like raffles right now, in fact. Just whatever to play random NES games. Of course, you know, if I got picked for the raffle, I played much more interesting games. You were already in a bad mood. Skittles, why are you in a bad mood? But Skittles, don't you know that I love you? Does that help? Is this chirping like doing anything good for your mood? Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, trying to get your new dishwasher? Oh, well. Sorry to hear that. I hate those customer service loops. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Fuck this game. Whatever, whatever. I hit one. Of course he's gonna catch it. Hey! I actually got on first base for a change. Wow. Yeah, that sucks, Skittles. I've been there. Deep, deep, deep. Yeah, sometimes I hand wash too. Depending on, like, whether I need to or not. Like, oh, dude, I actually scored. No, I didn't. Fuck! What? Items, you have a system in place to give you those 3 items and just 1. That's true, you would think so, but yeah, I guess it. You just can't count on it. How was that? Dude, that was a strike. Get out. Those curveballs! Oh my god. I almost scored. All you can do is just be patient with those kinds of... I mean, it's always been that way. Bad customer service has always been out there. Yeah, it sucks. Your dishwasher's a storage rack, too. That's not a foul! Come on. You just gotta be patient. You know what you gotta do is just be patient and use speakerphone. And just try to do something else while they keep you waiting. That's what I try to do. What? Get out of here. Well, that's, you know, you never really know if it is in the US or not. Because a lot of times they'll pretend to be in the US. I'll try to take you to the curve thing that he does. Oh, that dude, I kind of moved out. Nice. First 3 sounded domestic. You never know. You know, I think even a lot of times, even if they do sound like they're in the U.S., they're probably not, or they might just be like decently trained. As long as they, I don't know. You know, like the non-U.S. customer service, it can be really annoying if they're like if they do a bad job and you can barely understand them. But What I don't like, even worse than that, to me, what annoys me the most is just when people are extremely robotic in the way that they talk to you. Like when, you know, when they're too professional. It was impossible. This isn't that weird game. Your title is wrong. I changed it, Demo, but maybe if you update your stream, you'll see the correct title. I had the wrong title before. How's it going, cool buddy Demo? How's it going? Skittles is having some customer service problem. You know, he might need some consoling. They screwed up his dishwasher. Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Like when they read a script, it's not just when they read a script, but when, yeah, well, they don't, and when they care, when they don't really convey a sense that they care, or sound robotic. But also just when the script that they're reading from is like, you know, like that sort of like, it's like super hyper jargony, you know, like, you know, like, well, I do apologize for that. We certainly want to, we respect, here at blah 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 company, we respect your time. And, you know, when it's like, that kind of, when they don't talk to you like a human being, they're like overly professional. Which is almost all of them these days. Man. It's so rare to get somebody that just talks to you like a human being. You know what I mean? How's it going today, cool buddy Demo? What? Catch the ball, fuckers! Chirp, chirp. Demo, do you like the chirping in this game? Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh man, this game was... This is the NES Mania playthrough of this game is so memorable because everybody hated the chirping in this game. Personally, I always kind of like the music in this game. Find it kind of charming. Come pick up my dishes. I do sometimes, like, we have a dishwasher. It's an old one because it came with the house. So it's, like, super old. But, like, it works fine. A lot of times, I'll just wash the dishes by hand anyway. Because I try to wash them when it's my turn to wash them. I try to wash them right away. So that they're easy to wash. And a lot of times, like, it just doesn't, like, if it's, like, a plate or something, it just doesn't really take that much effort. Oh, come on, catch it. Oh, you suck, fucking bastard. You just like put a sponge over the plate, and it's like you don't need to put it in the dishwasher. Like a lot of times you just rinse it off and just like do a quick once over. Oh, free eggs. Dave Mokor? You're pretty close with Dave Mokor? Wow. Oh, I got him stuck. No, I threw... Oh. I had that guy. Chirp, 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 chirp. Hey, he said, cool, sure thing, cool buddy. Isn't that nice? That you can depend on a cool buddy? Oh, man. I could never win at baseball games. I don't know how to play them. The computer has like 1,000,000 points and I have 0. How do you catch a ball in this game? It seems like impossible. Get it? Oh man, I thought I picked that up. I don't know. I mean, this is like... We'll play this a little bit longer, but... Basically the game, if I remember correctly, beating this game is a lot different from the first one. The first game took a long time in NES Mania because it had a proper, like, what do you call that, season? You had to play an entire season of baseball in order to beat the game. Better be foul, fucker. Yeah, some people still care. I care, Skittles. I care about you and your dishwasher. I want your dishwashing situation to be problem-free, Skittles. Don't you know that? Skittles, maybe after I'm done playing baseball, I'll come over and wash your dishes for you. Why is he so good at this game, stupid computer? Yeah, so like the Bases Loaded 1, I think you had to play like 40 games or something to do a full season in order to beat the game. This one, the win conditions I remember being like a lot easier. It was not a season. It was I forget what it was. It was like there was like some sort of like special mini game you had to do or something. I don't think this game has seasons. I'm not super sure. Takes 6 hours. That doesn't seem normal, Demo. Even our super old dishwasher does not take 6 hours. Like it takes like a half hour or so. Like a normal dishwasher, 6 hours. Maybe you should get that thing checked. Maybe your dishwasher resents you for some reason. Maybe you should talk to it. Hey, Haba, what's up? Yours is new and it takes a long time. Oh, maybe that's just dishwashers of the future just take a long time. Just to make sure that they get those dishes extra clean is a feature. There you go. Skittles will sell you a new dishwasher. Oh, I caught a ball for a change. Wow, what are the chances of that? Chirp, 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 chirp. Hey, Haba, look what we're playing. Bases Loaded 2. Remember the chirping? Everybody loves the chirping in Bases Loaded 2. It's everybody's favorite. Chirp, 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 chirp. It's normal. What? You owned this game as a kid? Nice. I owned the first Bases Loaded. I never played any of the others. But even though I didn't really like sports games that much, I kind of enjoyed the first Bases Loaded a bit. I always liked it, I guess. You're right, D Haba. What's this? Sports news. What is all of this? Is there some kind of like leveling system in this game? What is this stuff again? Just buy a new house. Hey Asian, what's up? How's it going? Would I dare call Mr. Leo just Leo? I would never do that. I have too much respect. You're right. Dishwashers may have reduced the worldwide divorce rate by a few percentage points. We used to not, like, back when me and Jen lived in the old apartment, which we lived in for 10 years, we never had a dishwasher. I was pretty much the dishwasher most of the time. Yeah, so you were a big baseball fan, bud? Did you enjoy playing baseball in real life as well? My dad tried to get me into baseball when I was younger. But like, you know, tried to get me to play Little League and stuff. But it just wasn't my thing. Any physical activity wasn't my thing, really. A Winamp skin. Oh, why did you do... Oh. You're single and not even a dishwasher in your home. I don't think washing dishes is that bad. You play baseball too, Demo? Well, like I said, I played Little League as a kid, but like I just didn't enjoy it, and so eventually I hated it, basically. So, you know, at some point I stopped and never was really into sports much after that. A famous high school. I did do wrestling in high school. That was sort of like my sport that I was trying to get back into sports in a way. That was my sport in high school, but I mean that didn't really work out too well for me either, to be honest, because I wasn't really good at it. Chirp, chirp. Are you enjoying the chirping, Demo? How do you feel about the chirping? You like it? Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. Kickball. I remember playing kickball when we were a kid. Kickball. I haven't even seen a kickball since I was a kid. The lesson is never try. That's a good Simpsons quote. Until it starts to annoy you. Yeah, I think that when TMR played this for NES Mania, you know, he played it over the course of, it's probably like 10 hours, so I guess it got under people's skin. I always liked it. I always liked this music. It's entertaining. I don't know, it's like this game seems pretty solid. I feel like maybe it's weird, but I kind of feel like the graphics might have been a little bit better in Bases Loaded 1. We should take a look at it again for comparison. It's still annoying that you can't see where you're, Hey, Cav Larson, you are number 1. Good job. It's still annoying that you can't see where your fielders are whenever they're like a big fly ball gets hit. The rest you couldn't stand. Yeah. You know, I've tried getting into sports at various points in my life, but in the end, I just don't really like any sports. The closest thing would be like poker, if that counts as a sport, but it doesn't. So I don't like sports. Gently drop the bat after hitting the ball, or you are out. Yeah, you know, I think we might have had a rule like that too at some point, because people would definitely sometimes like throw that bat, and you know, and it would be dangerous. Better the solar plexus in the face? Probably, I guess. Well, that sounds unpleasant, Demo. Like, did that hurt? How'd you? Were you unhappy after that happens? Blood everywhere? You survived though. Demo, you survived though, right? That's the important thing. No permanent brain damage, right? You alright? I can't remember if that ever happened to me. It killed you? Oh no, Demo, that's terrible. I was hoping that you would be alive so that you could come to my streams and watch me play games, but I guess that'll never happen now. Rip Mocor. Guys, can we all have a moment of silence for Demo? Let's all have a moment of silence. How do I turn them? Let's all have a moment of silence for Demo, guys. Alright, Demo. You will be missed, Demo. Guys, let's all remember Demo. She was, you know, it's a shame that that baseball ended her career as a cool buddy. Let me just take a quick look at Bases Loaded 1 again. See if it's like, I sort of remember it feeling a little bit better to play, but maybe that's just my imagination. Check real quick. And the music in Bases Loaded 1 is also like a lot less. The graphics are, they're not really that different. They're different. I don't know. Maybe the animations are like a little bit better. Hard to tell. But I guess it's pretty much the same game, isn't it? Probably the same problem with the fielders. But most baseball games have that problem. There was a baseball game we played recently where you could see the entire field on one screen, which was nice. It was one of the better ones. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it really is pretty much the same game. Well, the graphics are different. Okay, that's enough Bases Loaded 2, I think. Because we're not going to beat it. Don't need to beat it. What did I give Bases Loaded 1? I should give Bases Loaded 2 the same score. I think a 7 or a 6. Whatever it is, I'm just going to give this one the same. Okay, I did give it a 7. For music, though, I do like the chirping music. Honestly do like it, but I think that the first game's music is a bit better. So I'll reduce it to a 6, but still good music, in my opinion. But Bases Loaded 1 does have a really good soundtrack for a baseball game. Just the presentation feels good. Other than the fielding thing, everything about the game feels pretty good to play. The same with Bases Loaded 2. Plenty more baseball. Exactly. There's going to be so many more baseball games. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's find Bases Loaded 1. Bases Loaded 2, we'll probably put a little bit below that because of the slightly worse music. Like down here. It can go there, that's fine. Right under Tombs and Treasure. But I think still like one of the better baseball games. I should make a list of all the baseball games so we can like see the ratings, but let's see. Bases Loaded 2. We have above that we have Bases Loaded 1. Were there any baseball games that were higher than that? I don't think so. I think that's the highest rated baseball game. I think there was a Konami one that was pretty good as well. Or something. deathly bloody sport. Here lies cool, buddy. Demo, wouldn't that be cool to have that on your tombstone? Your lack of empathy for the dishwashing concerns of other people. Not me. I have a lot of empathy for people's dishwashing. It's all I think about. Kyoku Harakiri Stadium. That was the one that Skittles said he had played the Super Nintendo version of. And that would be the next highest rated. I remember that one being pretty good. But other than that, not a lot of baseball games with high ratings because we don't really want to play baseball games, to be honest. All right, that's Bases Loaded 2. Good baseball game for those that like baseball. Let's move on to the next game, though.